Well, the results are in the Q2 2026 quarterly financial results. And as the saying goes, when you've got skin in the game, invested interest in something, it changes your complete outlook, perspective, and reality because you become a part of something, a far bigger, more powerful, long-term vision. It no longer becomes just being a job inside the industry. It now becomes a part of you and what you are looking to achieve as part of your income and wealth creation opportunities. I'm going to break it down, what all this stuff behind me means. Look us up, folks. If you're not aware of who we are, our ticker stock code is AGNT. We're a publicly listed and traded company on the NASDAQ. So all the numbers that I'm sharing with you today, we can't hide behind these. It is public information. Now, what does it mean to you as it does for me as an everyday real estate agent that is just out there in our marketplace and communities? Simply prospecting, right? Hunting, listing, marketing, negotiating, and transacting. Well, it provides the vehicle, the cloud-based global opportunity for us to plug our transactional businesses into it and to access more income and wealth creation opportunities than just one, being commission earnings for our entire career. It actually provides a vehicle for long-term sustainability in our industry, but also a vehicle for your exit strategy. We actually have the ability to retire from the industry. Let me elaborate. eXp Realty, if you're not aware, is who my transactional business is proudly plugged into. They support me to do everything that I need to do as a listing and transactional real estate agent. I'm incredibly privileged because I'm part of the corporate leadership team here locally in Australia. And my role there simply is to serve the industry agents that plug their businesses in the exact same way. The agent is our client to the model. So eXp Realty is the transactional global model that real estate agents plug their businesses into. And AGNT is our publicly listed and traded NASDAQ ticker stock code. What does that all mean and these numbers? Let's break that down for you now in simplistic terms. So firstly, 50% of all the company's global revenue is redistributed back out to its partnered agents that are plugged into the model in the form of stock equity shares and the revenue share program. Now, today I'm just going to talk to you about the benefits of having stock, skin in the game, invested interest in something. I think this is more important than ever before because of the climate that we're all in, the world that we live, work, and operate in. I mean, more people are diversifying their income than ever before. Think of it like this. We have skin in the game, invested interest in our family home for good reason. Why? To pay it off long term, right? Maybe you're growing a modest investment property portfolio to create additional wealth and income opportunities outside of your working job, right? Skin in the game, invested interest. Maybe you're trading on the stocks and shares yourself, right? We're going to talk about stocks in a moment. Or maybe you're into crypto. Maybe you've got a freelance business, a side hustle, whatever it is. But I think it's fair to say that in today's day and age, 2026 onwards, you have to diversify your income and wealth creation opportunities in more ways than just one. And that's exactly what our model provides and empowers agents to have the ability to do, to not be just chasing one commission, income, and wealth creation opportunity for the rest of their lives, but to actually have 5 laneways to generate additional wealth and income opportunities to help diversify their financial position, but also to create an exit strategy to be able to retire from the industry. Let's break all these numbers down. Firstly, let's talk about the sheer scale and size of our business. 1.4 billion bucks in revenue just for a quarter, which is up 11% year on year. I think it would be fair to say if you looked at some of the biggest models, networks, brands that you can think of here in Australia or Asia Pacific, New Zealand of the likes, we would be 4 to 5x the size of any of those big brands that you can think of local to our marketplace, right? We're international, we're global. That has some serious power behind it. Now, as I said earlier, 50% of this revenue is distributed back out to its partnered agents in stock, equity, or in the form of revenue share program. I don't know about you folks, but that's a big business. And if I could tap into some of that revenue share or stock equity, heck yeah, I would want to be a part of that. It's a no-brainer, right? But to create that sort of revenue, you need transactions. So if we just move over to the other side here, you'll see for the last quarter to 2026, we did over 132,000 transactions for that quarter. That's 12% up year on year. That's some serious pulling power that you have as an agent in our model with the pulling power of the volume of sellers and buyers that we deal with. We would have the largest seller and buyer database you could imagine, not locally, not nationally, but globally. Think of the referral opportunity there too, though. I know some agents might just refer business from suburb to suburb, postcode to postcode, state to state. Our agents are collaborating with each other on a global scale and referring business from country to country that we operate in. So transaction volume is a direct reflection of the $1.4 billion in revenue year-on-year increase. This is something we're incredibly proud of. Our agent productivity has increased 6% year-on-year per person. That's important because as we navigate global headwinds and many marketplaces across many countries have shifted and transitioned, we all know what's happening in Australia right now, though. Our agents are actually becoming more productive. So whilst our headcount has increased, you can see here, we've now achieved in excess of 87,000 agents globally plugged in and partnered with our model for the many benefits and reasons, which is up 6% year on year. As much as we're focused on growth, we're as heavily and intensely focused on retention and productivity of our agents. And these publicly listed information, full disclosure, supports that. Our headcount has increased 6%, but our agents have also become more productive in that quarter. So it means it's a good place to be. We're bringing in agents that are finding immense value, and they're staying here because they're becoming more productive through our platform. Let's move over here and talk about cash reserves. So publicly disclosed, we have $111.2 million, in cash reserve right now, which is up 18% year on year. That's huge. What that means for us is we can be agile. We're very nimble. We have no debt in our business. And if we need to reinvest, let's talk about technology. That's the talking point of every agent right now. We can acquire, we can invest, and we can build out our own tech stack and development team, whether it be in the AI space, whether it be in the CRM space, whatever it might be, because we've got a huge pool of cash reserve there available to reinvest into our model and organization, which directly benefits the agents, the same who are plugging in their businesses, right? And we have more new enhanced technology coming out. We've got a new platform, which is going to be a full virtual AI assistant for all our partnered agents. That we're doing this because we can invest, because we've got the cash in the bank. We've got the cash flow ready to go. So the cool thing is, I, as an agent, I have stock in the business. You can have a look on the NASDAQ right now. I think we're hovering around $4.20 a share, something like that. Obviously, people say to me, Chris, the shares go up, the shares go down. Correct. It's like your superannuation. It never sits the same, right? It fluctuates. The best part about all of this, though, industry agents, is you can earn equity, stocks, and shares all simply off the back of what you're already doing. Listing, transacting. What other model and opportunity do you know of locally that affords you the same opportunity? I'm going to drop a link down below that will share more on how you can access our benefits. A few ways that you can earn shares in our model: $300 in stock for selling your first transaction each and every anniversary year. You get $600 in stock and equity for achieving the $100,000 cap each and every work year. What the cap is, you write $100,000 excluding GST, and you keep 100% of your commission there afterwards. So if you do $100,000 excluding GST each and every year, guess what? You're going to get $600 in stock equity gifted back to you, which will trade on the NASDAQ under the AGNT stock ticker code. We also give $600 in stock and equity for every agent that you introduce to the model who settles their first transaction, because we have an ecosystem. We're about attraction, but we're also about embedding people and retention long term. We also have an agent equity program, so you can invest 5% of your commission into company stock and get it at a 5% discount. Think of it much like salary sacrificing or doing an extra superannuation contribution. This is no different. The most lucrative stock award is becoming an icon agent. The Icon Agent, you can earn up to $21,000 in AGNT stock each and every year that you operate and plug into this model. I've proudly been a 6 times Icon agent. So 6 times $21,000 in stocks and shares has been gifted to me trading on the NASDAQ in my share portfolio under the AGNT ticker stock code. I've qualified for that. I'm going to share the link down below. If you just want to have a look at that yourself, it'll give you all the criteria. On that link, there will be a booking option if you'd like to book a direct one-on-one with me to discuss the benefits of our model and how potentially we can help you monetize your real estate career more ways than one. Just hit the book Chris button on the link that I'll share with you below. Thanks for joining me on this record-breaking AGNT Q2 2026 results. We get pumped up for this stuff because, again, as I said at the beginning, this is skin in the game. This is invested interest on these outcomes and deliverables and these financial results. Thanks for joining me.